Minions have spawned.
True.
A summoner has disconnected.
You know Saber, right? The Caitlyn guy?
A summoner has reconnected.
Right now, normally he's running PTA with like new meta Caitlyn. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing here. Okay, dropping ward. That's fine. Yeah, because your jungler's starting here for some reason. Yeah, so in this lane, the only thing we really need to look out for is the Swain. Swain and the Jin Q. Yeah, you can auto this guy when he's walking up like this. Like, he's kind of trolling for walking up this far. Oh, I went really far back. Yeah, when this Swain, he walks up. So he already missed it. So here when he's walking up, he's trying to auto you here. But now you can auto him back here. Because if I check his cooldowns, it's almost coming up, but it's not up yet. So you can auto him at least once here and then run away. Because you're already getting hit by this Jin Q, like regardless of where you are here. Somewhere in the vicinity of the Q are getting hit by it. Yeah, poking them down is a lot easier when you have fleet, because then you can heal back up like the minion damage as well. Lethal tempo is good for lots of all-ins, but I mean their team is really squishy. I don't even think you need lethal tempo this game. Yeah, that's why we gotta watch out for the Swainy. Literally the only way you can possibly die in this lane is by getting hit by Swainy. Yeah, because this is what happens here. So your support uses the only CC she has, and you guys are both still level 1. So as soon as she misses that, you guys are still level 1, and she's backing up, like your support's running away. So Swain's walking up now, so he knows that you're kind of like alone here. So he's gonna go in, because you're level 1. Anytime you ever play League, you always need to watch the minions here. If you're not level 2, you need to run away. Because as soon as you stood right here and you press Q, you got stuck in the Q animation. So that's when they can still walk up. And then this guy uses W. That's how you got rooted first, actually. You got rooted first by this guy. Because he's level 2. So you're not even worried about the Swainy right now. You're worried about this guy because you can W when the Q hits you. So then you get rooted, you get pulled back, and then you get rooted again. So it's really hard. That's why you need to really watch out for level 1 and level 2. Like if you guys push the wave faster and you get level 2 first, then obviously you guys can fight them, right? But if you don't get it first, then you need to just back up. Because if you lose like 1 or 2 CS, it's okay. You're not blowing both of your sums, right? Yeah, now you can't even walk up. Because if you get hit by anything, you're dead. But like this is what we could have done before. Like we could have just been waiting here. Wait for the minions to push into us. Oops, that's wrong button. Oh, it happens again. I see. So yeah, this is why we just need to like actually wait. Cause like there's not enough minions here for them to kill this cannon minion fast enough. So like you can just wait. You could literally just sit under this tower, like behind this tower if you're that scared. Cause you're not missing anything, like at all. Like here, he knows you want this. He knows you want this. And you didn't even get it. But he knows you want that cannon minion. So he was ready for it. And so was this guy. They both walked up for you. Because every time you press Q, you're sitting there like a duck in your casting animation. So then it's just doomed. But we didn't even have to do that. Because like, yeah, you might miss cannon. Maybe you might miss cannon. But it's not worth dying for. Because now you lose everything. Now you lose this whole wave. You give them first blood. You lose both your sums. Everything is gone. So now the lane is super hard. It's all good. Live and you learn, man. Okay, I already can tell you're gonna miss this, so I'm gonna tell you before I even watch it that you should be prepping your minions before you even get there. Like right here when you're farming here, so you're already gonna miss this one, right? This one you're probably already gonna miss too. So you should start prepping these ones now, because now if you're still hitting this one, you're gonna miss this one. Right here, I can tell you're missing this. Okay, if you're gonna use Q, I mean, I guess that works, but you don't need to use Q, right? Like you waste your mana, you waste cooldowns, you miss this one too. And then now you don't have Q to push this wave, you already wasted mana for no reason. So it's just getting those little habits together. Cause like, I know it's like not a lot of mana, but it'll slowly add up. If you just don't need to do it, you can just auto attack. Auto attack is free. And also, you should just know this now, like from farming here, the back minions always need to have 2 auto attacks. If you don't have any extra AD. If you only have Doran's Blade, it always takes 2. If you have like 2 long swords or something, then obviously it takes 1 auto. Because you have enough AD, but you're still only at Doran's Blade, so it's gonna take 2. Alright, not too bad. We're only down like 4 CS. Yeah, like, I think now you could have just recalled. Because your support is gone, you have no sums, the wave is in the worst position possible. Like, you can't walk up for this. If you stand here and press Q again, you will die again. So, I think now you just recall. Because you did clear a little bit of minions. You got, like, I don't know, 300-400 gold. So you could buy, like, a longsword or something. Because now, most of the builds, they will build into, like, Kraken Slayer or Immortal Shield Bow, and that all has a longsword and dagger in it. So recalling here is not bad, just so that you're all together here. You can see, you press Q there, you get stuck in the animation, and then here comes Swain doing his thing. Yes, eventually it will come back to you, but you gotta wait. Because I know ADCs, they get impatient, they want CS. You're probably gonna like walk up to Q this one or something if it gets low, but then Swain will come. Just need to watch out for those things. Yeah. Because you didn't need to fight level 2. Level 2 power spike is like super important. Like it's not that important for like you guys cuz like you don't really have a lot of all in at level 2, but like these guys they have a lot of CC, right? So they can easily kill you at level 2. Or like let's say Lucian Braum, level 2 power spike. You're really scared of them, right? If the early game they're really strong, the passives are really good together. Level 2 is when they get their dash, so they can gap close to you. So if you're level 1, always run away if they hit level 2 first. But you want to try to push the wave in like as fast as they are so that you guys both hit level 2 at the same time, or you hit 2 first. Because you guys weren't even leashing, so you don't really have an excuse not to be hitting the minions. As long as you hit the minions, you shouldn't even be behind. Yeah, see, like these ones here, you gotta hit these twice now. Cause you gotta already know this. You gotta prep it. Cause you don't have any extra AD. It is harder to farm under tower, obviously, but once you know those things, then you should just put it in your brain and remember. I gotta hit this minion twice. Okay, okay. This looks pretty good. Ooh. Okay, I think this could have been a little bit better here. Because right here, as soon as Swain uses E, you see him use the E here. So, like, this guy's rooted, and then you still are, like, running away from him. As soon as you press Q, you're running. For what? You're not really scared of Jin Force Shot because it doesn't do a lot to you unless you're, like, less than half HP. And then you can just be hitting them for free. Even if you're just autoing Jin right now, like, this is good, actually. Because he only has one shot. You can hit him maybe, like, 3 times. Then E away. Yeah. Like you should be kiting like downwards here because you still have your heal. You can probably at least burn this guy's summoners or something for making this mistake by walking up this far. But now you kind of just let them walk away and get away with it. They're really gonna try to dive you here. It's okay, man. I've seen worse. Okay, I guess I didn't dive you. It's nice. Yeah, this one you have to hit twice. Or actually not. Minions moved. Yeah, let's check your money. Yeah, you got enough almost for that. I don't even know what that item is called. The component, yeah. Whatever it is. Yeah, you got enough now, but at this point you might as well just push the wave in fully. You don't really have to be scared of like the bushes here, just because as soon as Swain W'd you like back here, he was recalling here. And then I mean his recall is like long time, so you should just be able to know how long it takes from them to get from here to here. Because if Jin is already here, then Swain is probably in the middle here. Even just like without me knowing this because I can see, I just know this because of the timing. As soon as they press B, I know how long it will take for them to get back. Because you could have easily got these extra couple CS. Because like now when you recall, you should check the minions too. Like you see, like this is a cannon wave. So it's gonna take them a long time to push a cannon wave rather than just a regular wave. If they even push it. But it will take them longer if they want to do that. And if they don't do that, then that's okay. Because now you will just walk back to lane and not miss anything. Yeah, I think it'll just reach the tower. But like not fully. Oh, I guess the cannon's in there. I still get it though. Yeah, you still get it. Okay, so right here, as soon as we see this happen, we check the map. So right here, Kha'Zix is here, right? So we're not scared of jungler. And then we don't know where this guy is. So we still need to watch out for this guy, but we do have this ward here. I don't actually think this is in the bush. This ward? I don't think it's in the bush, but let's just assume it's in the bush and he's not there. guys can probably take advantage of this guy for making a mistake. Yeah, okay. It's good that you healed before he ignited. Okay, I don't know what this is, but alright. But yeah, Fleet is really good on Kate, like just generally, cause like I'm seeing a lot of times you're just like stuck here at low HP and you can't do anything. That's why it's really good to take Fleet so that you have healing. Cause I know your support kind of heals, but not really. I think Fleet is just more consistent. Lethal Tempo I would only really take if they have like tanks or something, because you need to auto attack them a lot. But these guys you don't really need to auto attack that much. Fleet is just a lot easier for you to lane. Yeah, so now we got the kill on that guy. And then we saw jungler was mid. And now we can just keep pushing. We still see the jungler. So we just need to make sure we're checking in case our jungler needs help. Because now we have priority. If we need to just run straight up in the river, we can do that. Alright, so you're probably gonna go back. Yeah, you still had the vision thing on you, so he knows you're here. Like you see this guy right here, your support, big brain, walk to tower and recall. You said nah, I'm walking one more bush. Yeah, it's not worth to be greedy. Okay, she got him, I guess. Ooh, and our jungler's using this. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he dropped the Herald. I don't know why he recalled. I don't know why you stayed. That's just interesting. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. Cause I don't even know. I would have just recalled. If someone did that to me, I would just go back. Yeah. I think like regardless, even if you're 1 HP here, you should have went back just because you didn't have vision anywhere. You didn't have wards here, you didn't have wards here. So like obviously there's a chance you're gonna get ganked if you have no wards. And you're 1 HP. So like if he's gonna waste the Herald, then the Herald is wasted. I would not die for it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so right here you had money for pink. You didn't even buy it. And then you can either place it in this new bush that they added here. This one's pretty good to put it in. If they're like invading or if you're scared of getting dove, this is good. You can also put it in this bush to stop them from TPing behind you if you're pushing up. Because like this lane, you're usually pushed onto your tower. So putting it in here would be bad because they're just going to take it, right? So here, putting it here is better for you if you're stuck on our tower so that you have vision to react if jungler comes this way and tries to dive you. Like this bush is okay, but it gives you less time to react. Like if he's here, then he's already here to dive you. But if you're here, oh, if you see him here, then you have lots of time to walk this way to leave. But yeah, if you can, I would put it in one of these bushes. Just so you don't get TP'd from behind and so your own top laner can TP. Okay, pick up dragon, nice. Think you can still help your team here. Maybe a little bit. Maybe throw a trap or something. Yeah, or get a kill. And save this guy's life. Nice. Okay, I don't know why he recalled in there, but...
Turret plating will fall soon.
yeah, that's what this thing is here. That's what happens, you watch the replay and now you know. That's how you start learning. Because like if you put control word in this bush, then that will stop them from seeing all of this area, right? Because most people will ward this if they're blue side. Do you know how to ward over the wall here? Like from here to here?
Red team's turret.
Okay, so you have to stand right here where my mouse is. And you have to... You can't see my mouse? Oh, okay. Okay, well, you'll see it in the replay when we upload this. Okay, so here, let me zoom in. You just stand right here on this side, and then you put your trinket on the tip of this, like in the middle of this this fall. You see the rock here in the middle, right? Yeah, you just put it at the tip of the rock, like in the middle. And then it will go in the bush. Okay. But yeah, so you do that so that you don't face check the bush. Because sometimes, like a jungler will just sit in the bush or something, and then you'll just die if you walk like the normal way to go ward it. You can also walk like all the way back here to ward it if you want, but like that takes so long. So it's better to just learn that spot. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on here, because I think you die. You're getting hit by every E that this guy throws. I mean, it is weird. You just gotta get used to how he throws it. But like, you're playing Caitlyn, you shouldn't be getting hit by it that much. You have the longest range ADC in the game, and you have a net. Like you're actually just walking into it. Okay. It's just practice, man. Play the game more and you'll figure it out. Like, you gotta be dodging left and right. You can't be dodging like in a straight line. Okay, so you get your Kraken Slayer now. That's good. Oh, you sold it already. Okay. That's not good. Don't do that. Ever. Only sell your Dorans after you finish your second item. Cause right now this is still early game. And early game you really need this Dorans for the HP that it gives you. Cause obviously like 8 attack damage is useless. But we need it as ADCs, we're squishy as fuck. So we need it for the HP. So here we're kind of walking up pretty far with no vision. Pretty sure you have words up because I didn't see you word like anything all game. So you should try to get some words. Like this guy's just wording this one now, but you can use your word on this one so that you're not just sitting here with two. Because you never want to always have two on you. Because if you just use one, then you'll have the next one recharging. So might as well place one. Yeah. And now the fact that you push the wave in this far, anytime you push the wave in past the river here, you need to ward this push. anytime you wanna go past the river here, like over here, then that's when you need to ward the tri-bush. Because if someone comes out of this tri-bush and you see them on this ward, it's gonna be too late. Like they're already here. But if you can ward this bush, then you have time to react. He wants this kill. Okay. I probably would never ever flash for my support. Unless that's your GF.
Shut down.
Alright, then never flash for support. It's literally not worth it. Like, unless you can save her, but if you tank that 4-shot, I guarantee you would die. Because he has 2 lethality items already. Alright, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Top lane is just gone, eh? We're still in laning phase and this guy's already at this inhib tower. Yeah, I mean, like, just by looking at it, like, right now, you think the game is over, but, like, there's still so much shit that happens. What? It's like, even if I just look at the vision here, like, you guys lost so much already. The gold, you guys lost 4 towers, you have 0. I mean, you have a dragon, I guess. That's nice. I'll just leave the vision on this now so you can see how bad your vision is. Because that's really what you gotta work on. You're not even watching this fight here. Like, you actually stopped here to get all these minions before you fought. Oh, did it not go back? Like, what is this? There's 4 minions here? You're like, yeah, yo! Let me get these 3 minions! Guys, stop fighting. Okay, here, let's fight now. Like, even if you were trying to get the minions here, at least, like, ulti. Because you had your ulti from a long time ago. Because your ulti probably wouldn't kill him, but it would at least scare them off. So that they don't, like, one-shot the fizz. Yeah. 7-3. I mean, we're getting strong too. There's so many times where you can buy controllers. Like, you're always leaving base with extra money. Like, you even could have bought another dagger or something. I would just buy 1. Because if you buy 2, then you place 1 and they don't take it, then it's just taking up another spot in your inventory. And it's 75 gold that you waste. Because now, like, that's literally why you sold your Doran's Blade, right? Because you didn't have gold. So, every little piece of gold will count. That's why it's really good to get your farm up. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, I'm not watching your back either. Because, like, you still have, like, you didn't even use your regular words. You switched to this far side and you didn't even use it. If you're gonna switch it, at least use it somewhere. You can put it in this bush, anything that you can't see that's far away. That's why I use it. Because, like, you could have just put it on the dragon, and if they're not doing the dragon, then you don't really have to go, right? Like, we only have to go to the dragon if they're doing the dragon. Same thing with Baron. Like, we're not really scared. Like, we are scared if they do it, but if we have this vision on it, then you can see if they're doing it or not. But yeah, just you need to ward more, for sure. Even here, again, you can buy control ward. You always leave base with extra money. Because that's how you're dying now. You're dying because you're getting flanked, or like, you don't have no vision of nothing. This is the only word you have. This one and this one in the whole map, and this is not even in the bush. But yeah. So now we're kind of just playing ARAM. So when we play ARAM, we need to ward the sides, because like they can come from this side or they can come from this side, and obviously they support thought this was good ward, but it's not good ward. But yeah, so we need to ward both sides, because Kha'Zix can be either side and we won't know. Like I'm gonna spoil it. Okay, he's not. He's going this side now, but we have no vision like anywhere. That's why we need to ward something. Even if you have this up, just put it somewhere. Somewhere is better than just holding it in your inventory the whole game. Cause like, not like all the time. Just like when you need it. Like right now you're leaving a safe area. You're leaving this spot. This is your safe area right now under this tower. Cause you have no other towers. You have nothing else to keep you safe. Cause this jungle could be like Kazakhstan could be right here. You don't know. So like you could use the far side in this bush if you want. And then at least if you have the ward in this bush, you can walk up past here. Past where you are now. But now you're scared, you're running because now you have no vision here. That's why vision is so important. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing now. They're just sitting there waiting to get picks because someone's gonna go in the jungle. Because now you guys kind of have to go here to ward it because Baron is up. Like, for all we know, Kha'Zix right now could be soloing Baron by pressing Q. No, like, we have no idea. And because you just recalled too, and they saw you recall, they can easily do it. Oh, they are! I'm fucking genius! But yeah, that's why we need wards. So important. See, he's actually soloing it! What? Yo, I'm sick! Alright, anyways. I don't know, man. You keep farming. Stop. Every time there's fighting happening, you're farming. Alright, here we go. This is where they start throwing though. I don't know why you keep walking. Like, you keep trying to like flank them and like going this way, the long way. Just go like this way and you stick with your team. Cause you want to be playing the fights front to back. Like 90% of the time, just play front to back. Yeah, you went into tower, right? Yeah. That's why it's just easier to play front to back. Because Timo would be like killing your tank right now. And your tank's still full HP, almost. He has no mana. Like, he can't do anything anymore. He's literally just a life bar. And that's what you need in front of you, right? So, like, your job as ADC is just to hit things. You don't really need to be playing like assassin. Yeah, see again, no vision. No vision nowhere. Oh, wrong side. Bam. Out of nowhere. Just get hit with that. That's why you always need to be on edge. Cause still, like, if I look at map, there's no vision anywhere. Like, we had a whole fight here and there's still no vision. That's why we need to buy control words. Cause like, you can't rely on your team. Cause obviously, you're just gonna be like, oh, my support should be warding this. Oh, support go ward this. But no. It's everyone's job. Like, there's no reason for you to have 5 vision score at this late in the game. What is it, 23 minutes now? Should at least have like 10. Like, I know this guy's 8, but he's trash. Yeah, you just need to buy more control words. At least buy more control words. Even just early game, like warding more, you can ward here in the tri bush just to make sure you're safe. Even if like the ward is wasted, at least it's warded so you can see. And even if they come and take the ward, at least you know that they're there and they took the ward. So you can ping it, be like, hey, Kazakh's bot. That's it. Because like literally, if they take your control word as soon as you place it, it doesn't even matter because at least you'll know they're there. You're paying 75 gold just to keep yourself alive. Alright, so I think now you're building like Storm Razor. I think that's okay. Yeah, like now there's the only objective on the map right now is Baron. And you still have your Farsight, so I would just put my Farsight on it. Or I would at least put it somewhere like here. Either in your jungle or like on the Baron. Just so that we know they're either not doing it or that we're not gonna get ganked by Kazakhs like right here, just for farming this wave. Because that's just what happens when our top laner loses all of his towers in 2 minutes. But yeah, now we see his bot lane, so we're safe. Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine. You're probably not gonna make it. You can probably like ult them, but they're still like full HP. So there's no point. Okay, that's pretty good ulti. Into the Scion stun. Jin is going in for some reason. You tried to ult right in front of Jin. I saw that. Okay. Yeah, tunnel vision. Just hit what's in front of you, man. If you hit what's in front of you, then you heal him. You heal and then you live. And then you're not dead right now. You're not useless. You're not. You can be farming something. Coming back into the game, you can be going dragon, doing things. Just don't need to tunnel. You never need to go for kills. Like, kills literally don't matter. You're probably gonna tell by this game, because somehow you fucking won this game. Oh, really? Oh, my bad, I'm tripping. I thought you were blue team. But yeah, it was close game. Yeah, because they're trolling, like here, like right now. There's no reason for them to do this. And now the fact that they got both these inhibs, like you guys are just farming super minions every single wave, so you can actually come back if they don't end soon. Yeah, but now that Shaco came here, oh yeah. But yeah, now that we have vision here, at least, like now that we have this thing, this is our savior. Because now we literally can just sit and farm all game. Because they're not doing Baron. The only way we lose the game is if they get Baron. But they don't know that because this is low elo. So they're going to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. But we're never going to lose. Yeah. You should W them first because it's easier to... Well, it's easier to land when they're CC'd. So try to use it when they're CC'd. Like Scion Q or if Seraphine lands her root. Like you... What? Yeah. Your base is dying. Wait, what happens here? What? What? Damn, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that Baron call was pretty troll. That's okay though. Oh, this guy's trying his hardest to backdoor. Wait, he killed you? Oh, I blinked and you were just dead. Ah, yes, I see now. I mean, yeah, I guess I didn't end at least.
Red team's inhibitors,
Oh, so you're getting IE now. Okay, yeah, that's good.
red team's inhibitors respawning soon.
This guy's so scared. He's trapping up his base.
Headshot.
Yeah, now you guys sweeper too. You didn't. I don't even know why you have sweeper. It's not like you use anything, anyways. You keep changing it around, but you don't even use it. Just press the button, man. You shouldn't even be scared of team mushrooms. You should be scared of your jungle. Cause like now we have no vision anywhere. So I would rather have blue trinket right now than oracles. Okay. Yeah, point top's fine. Right now, your main priority in life is to get your IE. If you can get IE, you can do damage. And you're more than enough money for that, so I would say just go get IE right now. Cause like you can't even really leave your base. This is probably as far as you can go. Actually, wait, you have both inhibs up, so you can leave your base now. Alright, so we got IE, and now we got another one of these things. I think you're getting rapid fire next, I hope. Yeah, so now they're gonna try to get the Dragon Soul, so getting a pick here is good. Nice. Okay, you're autoing minions a lot. Attack champions only. Yeah. It takes a lot of getting used to. Like I still don't even do it sometimes. But it's really good to learn. Like if they get the soul, it's not that bad. Just because it's Cloud Soul, so it's not really gonna help them like end the game. It doesn't give them damage. So we don't really need to like fight for this. We don't need to die for it. This thing is whatever. Also, your recalling here is so troll. Like you're recalling here. If you're gonna recall close to the bush, just go in the bush so they don't see you. Even if it's warded, which it probably is. Like I mean, at least you have time to react. Just E over the wall or something. Yeah, like they can't do anything without Baron.
Headshot.
Yeah, we don't need to chase that guy. That's good. Okay, and we're watching this fight. Okay, there's a DPS and you stop to press Q. Wait, I swear he's 1 HP and you press Q. Alright, man. You gotta understand that abilities have cast time. Like almost every ability in the game has a cast time. So every time you press Q, it takes like a second. You just stand there and do nothing. That's why it's really bad to do it. Like if even if you play Caitlyn, like doing EQ is okay. It's not the best, but it at least hides your Q animation, so it just uses your net. You know the Caitlyn combos, right? Like EW and stuff. Yeah, it just takes practice, man. I know, cause practice is so easy. You're not fighting no one. There's no stress. That's just to practice your mechanics like quickly, just to refresh your brain. So if you want to do it like before you start a game, it's good. But you really need to just practice it more in game for it to actually get into your brain. Cause like even just me telling you all this information is cool, but you gotta actually go out and practice it for it to stick. Like I'm telling you so many times by control words now, right? Vision, everything, but it's up to you if it will stay. Ah, we got the vision on Baron. Now we see them doing it. That's all we needed the whole game. Here comes Timo. He's trying to just backdoor. Look at him go. Okay, nice. And Sion actually just stopped them by himself. Yeah, shrooms are pretty strong. Oh, you died to shroom. Nice. Yeah, I mean this game you probably could get like QSS or something, just because you get Timo blinded, it gives you magic resist, you get hit by the Lux Q sometimes. Swain will hit you with his root. Jin can root you. I think it's not bad to get. Or even like a GA is not bad either. So like right here, I would flame you so much right now, but I already told you about vision. But like right here, you have enough for control word. And you're like 5 items. And you have a slot. You have an open slot ready for your control word. And you're not buying it. So that's a very good time to buy one. That's hilarious. Yeah, we didn't have no vision on Baron. So they just get it. So here comes Elder Drag. So we actually have to fight this dragon no matter what. Yeah, this is good. We're getting a pick on this guy. Oh, we walked into that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Because she's not even aiming for you. You actually just walk into it. Because you hit this minion and then you stop walking. That was actually all from Luxar. This damage on you. That's crazy. Yeah. Like even here, yeah, okay. I think you realize the plant's here now. Yeah, but now you guys gotta worry about mid lane too, because this guy's just gonna backdoor again. But like the problem now is that we keep fighting, but no one is warding anything. Cause like we all were here. We're in the pit. Like we're deep enough to get vision, but no one has wards. Like if you had control ward, you can drop a ward here now, cause you're deep enough. But now everyone's gonna recall, and then we literally have to do the exact same thing again, just to get back into this position. Just like that, it's gone, and now you guys have no vision there. I mean, yeah, Shaco's there, but you actually have no wards or anything. And then now this guy's trying to solo it. He's never gonna solo it. Okay, Sion sleeping. You're already dead. You had your flash up. I think we just waited like 2 seconds. Probably would win. Because you were really trying to fight them here, but you could have just waited for the Sion TP. Because Sion was TPing behind them. You just need to back up a little bit. And then they go on him because he's TPing alone, and then you group up with him after. We just got caught too early. Yeah, I think it's pretty much done from here. Ooh. Ooh, oh my god, what is this? How did we line up so perfectly for that? Oh my goodness. You're actually full HP, and then half HP from Q, and then deleted. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good game to watch. Okay, let me check your runes real quick. Yeah, because I was gonna say you're running alacrity in your runes. That's why you're literally dying to everything. Because you have no lifesteal. As soon as you sold your Doran's Blade, that's the only lifesteal thing that you had. Because I thought you already had Bloodline, but you're not healing anything when you auto attack. So anytime you play Kate, like if you're going lethal tempo, at least you should go Bloodline, because you don't need alacrity if you're already running lethal tempo. You're getting the attack speed bonus from lethal tempo. So then you can afford to lose the attack speed from alacrity and take Bloodline. Because if you're not building any lifesteal in your build, then you're not gonna have any lifesteal. So might as well take it in your runes for free. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's about it.